Good morning, all of you, for the day 2, session 3. I would like to request Shailesh sir to please continue with his session. Over to
Okay.
Shailesh sir.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. So today we are going to discuss about the further part, which is nothing but the dict data type, or the set is remaining. We will do that. After that, we will goes towards the user input, how to take the input from the user and how we can perform the operations on the user. Then we will go to the functions. Then we will go to the functions and then error handling, some kind of stuff. And then in the afternoon session, we will directly move towards the Django framework, in which we can do the live interaction, how the client is directly interact with the backend, how the framework is running and how framework works. After that, we will directly take the input. We will first design the front end, and then in that front end we will design a form and then take the input from the user, then perform the operations on that, and then display the output to the user and store this whole data into the system. Okay. So in that case we will see that all of these things, how to take input, how to store it, and how to display the input using Django framework. Okay. Django is the latest, not latest, but it is trending framework because it is updated very much. It is updated very much. So we will go with that, and how to take the input and stores the data. Okay. Is that clear to all? Shall we start with set? Firstly, we will take review what we can see yesterday, and then we will go towards the set concept of set. So it is okay to everyone?
Yes, sir.
Sure.
Please revise the things that are covered in the yesterday's lecture in just 5-10 minutes. Okay.
Okay.
So we will brush up with the things.
Yeah. Okay. Sure, ma'am. Just I will share my screen to you. Yeah. Okay. So my screen is visible or not? It is visible, na?
No, not at all.
Okay. Screen sharing. Now it is visible or not?
No.
Okay. Just wait. We'll share it. Screen share. Okay. Now it's visible. Yes. Okay. So it is visible now. Okay. Okay. Sure. So we'll just take and review. Okay. Firstly, in yesterday's morning session, we will see that the basics of Python, in which we will just print some sentences first. Then we will store some values. So we will see that what is variable, how to store a value into the variable. Then we will see that the keywords, the list of keywords is already shared with you. I will also share the list or this theory content with you after the session. Then we will see the fundamental data types, in which the 4 data types are there. First is integer, float, bool, and complex, in which we will see the first first data type, which is nothing but integer data type, in which we can store the integer values. Then we will we'll see the conversion. So the conversion of binary, the decimal values to the binary value, then decimal to oct, decimal to hex. Then we see the float data type. Okay, the float data type is nothing but the data type in which we can store the decimal, not decimal, floating values, which the values are nothing but point values in which we can store the percentage like values. Then the second, okay, then we can see the float
Sir,
function
your
with the
screen is
help.
not visible, Shailesh.
The screen is not visible. It's possible. Just wait. Okay, just wait, sir. यार तो शेयर तो कहा जाता है ना. Sir, it is visible now or not?
No, sir.
अरे यार कसं काय? Okay, I can disconnect, join. Okay, wait for a minute. Hello.
Yes, sir.
हाँ, झामरे सर.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
हाँ मॅम, ऍक्सेस द्या ना मला स्क्रीन शेअरिंगचा.
Wait a minute, sir.
Okay, okay. Okay.
Yes, sir. Now it is visible.
Okay, okay. Okay. So what I am saying, yeah, I am saying that the revision. I'm just revise the what we can do in yesterday's session. So after the float data type, we will see the float function. Uh, the float function is used to convert the any type of values, or it is nothing but to convert integer value to the float value. After that, we will see the bool data type. Bool data type is used to store only two logical values, which are nothing but true and false. The true is logically 1 and false is logically 0. Then we will see the complex data type. The complex data type is used to store the complex values. The complex values are nothing but the collection of real-time values and then the imaginary values. Uh, then we see the collection data type. There are 5 types in. Okay, we will see the sequence data type firstly. Okay, so in sequence data type, we will see the 4 type of data types, in which the first one is string, the second one is byte, third one is byte array, and fourth one is range. We see the 3 data types only. The range we will see in at the time of a looping function. So in this we can we can just do the storage of string. We will store a string into the variable, then print this string. Then some kind of string functions are there. There are two type of strings: the one line single line string and multi-line string. After that, we will see the concept of indexing, then slicing. After that, we'll see the syntax, the four type of syntax which are used for slicing. Then okay, slicing is there. Then string handling in Python. So some functions are used for string, used to modify or update the string, in which the first one is capitalized, then title, then find, then is al num, then is alpha. Is alpha, after is alpha we will see, we see the is digit function. Is after is digit we see the is space, each space, is lower, is upper and lower. Okay, after sequence data type we see the collection data type, in which the first data type is list data type. The purpose of this data type is we discussed about that. Then the second topic of list is operations of list. In this operations we see the index function, then list methods are there. The first method was append, extend, insert, then remove, pop, clear, index, count, sort, reverse, copy. Okay, we see all these methods. Then yeah, then the tuple was there. So this is the theory about tuple. So tuple is immutable type of data type. Therefore there are only two functions are there. The first one is count and second one is index. And then the tuple is nothing but the list, but the list in immutable form. Okay, after that we discussed about set data type. Okay, we just see the definition of set data type, in which the set data, the purpose of this data type is that to store multiple values either of same type or different type or both type with unique values. So the basic difference between list and set data type is that the list stores unique or duplicate values, but the set stores only unique values. Okay, so up to this we discussed in yesterday's lecture. Any queries, any questions regarding, or any questions from that much syllabus? Sorry.
Sir,
Huh.
sir, one simple question, sir. Why we are using visual code? We can do the program in the visual Python itself now, sir. Why we are using visual code for writing code?
Okay, yes, sir. Actually, when I am using the Python directly, so there is a little bit less flexible than the VS Code, because uh, because in Python we can see that we can type only one line at a time. Okay, and it is difficult to code multi-line program in actual Python framework.
Yes, sir.
Okay, for that reason we can use the another editor, which is nothing but Visual Code or Jupyter Notebook, whatever it is.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, the another question is where we use set data in program. Okay, where we use set data. Yeah, actually the set data is basically used for the unique values. Means in some kind of programs there are some operations like set union, then set interaction, or we want to what we can say that I just want to take a value at once. Okay, I don't want to repeat that value. For example, when I want to take the user ID. Okay, the user ID must be in the form of at least once. Okay, it will not occur many times into the database. So that's why Okay, sir, I will explain the float again, but at the time of actual when we can use float into the system. Okay, so firstly I will cover the whole syllabus now, then we will definitely explain float. Okay, so shall we start it further, means the set data type and then the methods of set data type, or any other questions related to previous topics? Okay, so shall we start?
Yes, sir.
Okay, sure. This is the set. Okay, so we will see the definition of set. The purpose of this data type is that to store multiple values either of same type or different type or both type with unique values. Okay, so this is basic different, unique and duplicate values, and only unique values. It is the basic difference between list or tuple and set. Okay, so we see that the how to declare a set, how it prints. Okay, and the second one we will see that the slicing and indexing is not performed into the set because of it can't it just wait, and I will just, okay, it does not maintain insertion order. Okay, because of that reason we can't perform both indexing and slicing on the set. Okay, the methods of sets are different. The methods are nothing but add, clear, then difference, then discard, insertion, then a pop, remove. Okay, difference, the methods of set, that which means union, update, these type of methods are there. We will directly jump onto the methods. So the first method, it's add method. Okay, so the first methods, okay, the first method is add function or method. Okay, the first method is add method. Okay, we just take same input, okay, of set. Then if I want to add, hello, काय ma'am? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Okay, if I want to add something new value into this set, then just I will write the add method. So first of all, the function or the method is used to add an element into the set object. Okay, so for adding that, I just okay, so S1. Okay, so I just have to write set one dot, sorry, set one dot add. Okay, and into the add I just want to add an element, so it is nothing but Java. When I can execute it, and I can print the set one. So the output was the output is 1 2 3 4. It will take unique values only. That's why the 1 2 3 4 6 7 8 9 and 25 is there, and then the Java is inserted to the set. Okay, because it is not because it is not following the insertion order, the Java, it maybe happens that the Java is inserted into the first position or in between any position. Okay, so it can't matter here. Okay, just the element, it is element is inserted into the set. Okay, so this is the purpose of add function. Okay, is that clear?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, then the another function is clear function. Okay, the another function is clear function. Function or method. Oh, sorry. Okay, so again clear function is there. So the feature of this function is also same. We can just clear or remove all the things from the set, from the set object. The method, okay, it removes all the elements from the set. So simple syntax is there. We again initialize the set as set1 control V set1, and then just write set1 dot remove. Okay, and then firstly we can print that. Firstly we print the whole set. So print set1 comma type of set1, and then just print set1 comma type of set1. Okay, yeah. Oh, just wait. Not remove, it's clear. It's clear. Okay. Yeah. So as we see that the first it will printed the set, the whole set in which the values or the elements are present, and after the clear function or clear method, the set is totally empty. Okay. So clear is clear now. Okay, okay. So then we'll jump on the next method, which is nothing but mm, next method is okay. The next method is pop method. Again, the same method is there, so which is nothing but pop method or function. Then again we can initialize the set1. Okay, and print set1 again. Then we'll perform the set1 dot pop method. Okay, the set1 dot pop method, and then print set1. So we'll just see that what can happen here. Okay, so the definition or the pop method is used to remove any arbitrary element. Okay, it will remove any random element from the set. Okay, the purpose is not technically what we can say that technically used in very much used in various, not much at much used it. Okay, the developer can't use pop method into the set, but just there is one method, so we just know that method. For this purpose we will take this method. So it is clear what is pop method. Is that clear, sir? What is pop method? Okay, then okay, Then in the set there is a concept which is nothing but superset or subset. Okay, so according to that, the Python also developed their own superset or subset methods or subset functions. So we will discuss about that. The first method was is superset. Okay, each superset method, each superset function or method. Okay, so for this method I have to declare two sets which are nothing but 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 4, and the second set is set 2, and will declare the set as 1 comma 2 comma 3. Okay, so as we seen that the A is a superset of, okay, the A is superset of set 2. Okay, means set 1 is a superset of set 2. So to identify that, we will just write set 1 dot each superset of set 2. So it will return true. Okay. Okay, so it will return true as output. But if I can write print set 2 dot each superset of set 1. Okay. Okay, the print is there, so it will return false. Okay, the function superset, each superset returns true when the provided set 1 object contains all the elements of set 2. Otherwise it will returns false. Okay, so each superset is clear or not? Clear. Okay, then the second important method was each subset. Each subset. Okay, the second method is each subset function slash method. Okay, then just opposite to this each superset, we'll just copy it, paste it, and instead of each superset we'll just declare each subset. Okay, each subset. If I can run the program, then we'll see that the set 1 is subset of set 2. So this condition is wrong. Because of that, it will return false to us. And then each subset, the second statement is set 2 is a subset of set 1. So this condition is true. Because of this, it will return true to us. Okay. So is that clear? Each superset and each subset.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then the another concept is into the set is that union. Okay. So the union functions returns the set that contains all atoms from the original set and all atoms from the specified set. Okay. If I want to union this both the sets. Okay. So in mathematics there is a concept of A U B. Okay, so this is the concept A union B, the other one is A intersection B. So the Python already developed or already designed a function to identify or to return the union set. Okay, we'll just have to declare two sets, it will automatically takes its union, and then give the output to us. Okay, so we just see the what is union function. So union function slash method. Okay, so we'll take full v, then some other elements to the set 1. Okay, now I want to do that set 1 union set 2. Okay, so the syntax no, the so we can write it as set 3 is equal to set 1 dot union set 2. Okay, and then we can print set 3. Okay, so in this the union operation is performed, in which 1 2 3 is already present into the set 2. If there is some other element than set 1, so I'm writing okay my name as an element. So if I can perform now the union, I can perform union operation now, then it will returns me the all elements. Okay, all elements from set 1 and set 2, but unique elements only.
Sir, my question is ki, as in C language, there are data types in char float. So there are no such data types in Python, na? We can
Which data type?
directly integer, character, float, double, long.
No,
That
ma'am.
so we can assign any value to that set.
Yeah, actually in
one
Python
variable.
what is happening here, we can just allow we can just give any value to the variable. Okay, and then the Python virtual machine automatically identifies which type of value it is. Okay, and returns the output or returns the data type to us.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Yeah, and there is no limitations to declare any value. Okay, in C we can see that the integer takes only 26,000 something number, and the greater numbers are also I think double is there for greater numbers than 26,000 something it. So there it is, here there is no limitation. We will declare anything, any value to the type, any type. Okay, if we declare the digit value, then it will take integer as a data type. If we declare the floating values, then it will take automatically float as a data type. But there is something function. It is nothing but the input function. At that time we have to declare what type of value we want to get. Okay, we will see that into some half an hour we will see that now. Okay, so the union function is clear now.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so after union function, there is a intersection functions. Again, the intersection is the concept into the set, which is nothing but A intersection B. Okay, so A, where is intersection? Okay, A intersection B. So we'll just take the function directly intersection function or method. Okay, the intersection method, the purpose of this method to sort the common elements. Okay, it will return us the common element between two sets. Okay, so as we can take the input is nothing but set 1 and set 2. and if we perform directly, okay, set 3 is equal to set 1 dot intersection set 2, and then we print directly set 3. Okay, so it will return us 1, 2 and 3, okay, as output. So intersection is clear now.
Yes, sir.
Clear, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. Then the next function is, yeah, difference and symmetric difference. Okay, so there is also again the concept which is present into the set is nothing but difference. Okay, which is nothing but a minus b. If I can remove a from b, then the remaining elements are the output of my set 3. Okay, so we will directly take an example. Difference and or method. So again the input is same. Insertion is just resulting repeated element. Yeah, it will return just repeated element. Okay, the elements which are present into both the sets. Okay, into the both sets. Then the insertion returns that values only. Okay, the values which are present in both sets. Okay, after that the difference is difference. Okay, so different, if I can take, okay, we'll just take a similar input as input, then set 3 is equal to set 1 dot difference set 2. Okay, and then, oh sorry, I forgot to print set 3. Okay. Okay, so here we can see that the 1 2 3, okay, they are the common elements between two sets. So the 1 2 3 is removed by Python, and they will, and just we get the 4 5 6 7 as output. Okay, if we can perform the operation like or the perform the code like set 4 is equal to set 2 dot difference. Okay, then difference set 1. Okay, then the Shailesh will be the output. Oh, sorry, I again forgot to print set 4. Okay, so the remaining, after removing 1 2 3 element, the remaining element is Shailesh. So Shailesh will be the Shailesh is the output of our program. Is that clear? What
Yes,
is
sir.
difference?
Yeah, clear.
Yeah, okay, sure. Then we will jump to the semantic difference. Okay, the semantic difference is there. Yeah, so the next function is symmetric difference. Symmetric difference. Okay, symmetric difference function method. Okay, symmetric difference and method is there. Again we will take same input set 1 and set 2. Okay, then we perform the symmetric difference. Okay, so set 3 is equal to set 1 dot symmetric difference of set 2. Okay, then print set 3. Okay, yeah, so here the output is the symmetric difference method returns the symmetric difference of two sets, which is nothing but the elements present in either of the two sets but not common to both the sets. Okay, it will return all the elements which are not common into the set or into the both sets. Okay, so here we can see that the 1, 2, 3 are the common elements. So the symmetric difference keep these skip those three variables or three elements and returns the first one is 4, 5, 6, 7. The remaining elements are, and in another set the remaining element is Shailesh. So it will returns the set which contains the non-common elements, which are nothing but 4, 5, 6, 7 and Shailesh. Okay, is that clear?
Yes,
Set.
sir. Means
Yes, sir.
in difference, there will be the only the in symmetric difference, the values that are not present in both the sets.
Yes.
Na? And
Yeah.
And in difference, we can return only
One set.
difference
The
between the first set as compared to the second set.
Yeah, yeah, ma'am.
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. Clear?
Sir, symmetric set one more time, sir, please.
Okay, symmetric difference, na?
Symmetric difference, sir.
Yeah, okay. As we seen in difference, okay, what we can get if we write the program as set1 dot difference set2, okay, then it will returns me, it will remove the common element, okay, it will remove the common element from set1 only, okay, and the remaining elements which are not common elements are as output, okay, and give the output as non-common elements from set1 only. Okay, clear, sir? In difference.
Sir, yes, sir.
Okay, but in symmetric difference will perform set1 dot symmetric difference set2, so it will remove the common element from both the sets. Okay, means it will remove 1, 2, 3 from set 1 also and set 2 also. Okay,
Yes,
and
sir.
then gives the output of remaining elements which are nothing but 4, 5, 6 in set 1, and then the remaining element in set 2 is Shailesh. Okay, then
Yes,
it
sir.
will combine the non-common elements which are 4, 5, 6, 7 and Shailesh and create
Yes.
the another set of it.
Yes, sir.
Output will be set 4 is equal to set 2 symmetric difference set 1. Okay, the output will be same. Okay, in this case the output is same. Okay, we will do that also. Okay, if I can write set 4 is equal to set 2 dot symmetric difference set 1. Okay, then we can see that what is the output now. Print. Oh, sorry. Set 4. Okay. Just wait. Symmetric spelling. Symmetric difference set 1. Okay. The output is same. Clear, sir?
Yes, sir. Clear, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Okay. Then yeah, okay. So these are some basic functions which are used into the set. Okay. There are so many functions are there, but due to of some less time or due to the time period, I will take the important one. Okay, these are the some important methods or important functions which we can use in daily life. Okay, at the time of programming. Okay, there are also some methods like semantic difference update, then copy is there. Okay, discard, shall we take this? Okay, this insertion update is there. Okay, so these are not that much popular, or actually the same means the symmetric difference and symmetric difference update are this little bit same methods. Okay, so you can just try it at your home or at your workplace. If any problem, then contact me. I will definitely help you in that. Okay. So shall we directly jump to the next data type, which is nothing but frozen set? Okay. Yeah. Sure. Sure. So the next data type is frozen set. Okay. Sorry. Frozen set. Okay, so frozen set is there. Just the frozen set is just like a tuple. Okay, the set is mutable type of data type. The basic difference between set and frozen set is that the set is mutable type data type and frozen set is immutable data type. Okay, the theory is there. I will share it with you. Okay, we will just go through it. No, the functionality of frozen set is exactly similar to the set, but frozen set object belongs to immutable and object of set belongs to both. Okay, just forgot about it. Object of set belongs to both. It is belongs to immutable data type only. Okay, this data type is used to store mutable values, either same or different, or both type with unique values. Okay, it is nothing but the definition of set. The element of frozen set can be obtained by converting other type collection elements by using frozen set. Okay, we will see that this is the syntax of frozen set. So if we want to convert the set into the frozen set, okay, there is no directly declaration of frozen set. We just uh, want to convert it. Okay, we firstly we will we just declare the set one is equal to 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, and then I have to convert it into the frozen set. Okay, so there is an operation which we can perform, okay, into the set, but not any operation is performed into the frozen set. Okay, it is only used to store a static data. Is that clear? Okay, first
Clear, sir.
we'll just take an example how to declare a frozen set. Okay, just I can declare the set is and then print set one comma type of set one. Okay, so the output of this program is the set is that 1 2 3 4 5. The set contains 1 2 3 4 5 and the data type of this is set. Okay, and then I want to convert this set into the frozen set. So for that I can just do set one is equal to set one is equal to frozen. Okay, sorry, I just want to declare set two. Okay, set two is equal to frozen set in bracket set one. Okay, and then print set 2 comma type of set 2. Okay, so here we can see that the set is printed and the class of set 1 is set, and then after the conversion of set 1 to the frozen set, the tuple like means the circular, the round brackets are there, and in round brackets there is a set is present. Okay, so this round bracket defines the immutable data type, and immutable data type is nothing but our set 1, and the data type of this data type of set 2 is frozen set. So is that clear?
So
Any question regarding to any questions?
immutable means we can change their value, na?
We
Frozen
can't change
set,
their values.
we can't change. Oh yes, yes, we can't.
Okay, and mutable is nothing but we can change it values. Okay, clear? Any other questions? Okay, so shall I jump on dictionary, the last last data type? Shall I jump on dict? Okay, so we will directly jump on dict. Dict is the last data type of collection data type. Dict data type. So it's dict data type.
Change. So in frozen set, by using a frozen set keyword, we can just change a data type of the values. Whether
Right.
that values can be the integer or the
Yeah,
character.
yeah, yeah. We can convert any values to the frozen set. Okay, we'll just take an example of it. So if I want to convert a is equal to 10, okay, into the frozen set. So what can I do for that? If I print a, okay, and comma type of a here, and then b is equal to frozen set of a, okay, and then I print b comma type of b, then not iterable. Okay, okay, not actually that. To convert the any other data type into the frozen set, we just we have to iterable, the value is iterable. Okay, the value is nothing but least, tuple, then set. Okay, so these three values can be converted into the frozen set. For that, I just want to write it here. Okay, so the program is now the program is right. Okay, so here the list, which is nothing but a, is nothing but a list. So the type of a is list, and then we will convert that list into the frozen set. So is that clear now? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. Then the dict data type. Here is some theory related to dict data type. Okay, first I will just paste it. Okay, paste it. Okay, so here it is the purpose of big data type. The purpose of this data type is to store data in the form of key and values. Okay, so what is the keys and values here? So the key is the unique value which is stored into the dict. Okay, for example, I will take an example of it. Here it is dict 1 is equal to, okay, so the elements of dict must be represented with curly braces. Okay, it is same as set but not exactly set. Okay, it is dict, and then we have to write the values like that into the dict. Okay, mm, Neeraj is another element. Okay, here the A colon Shailesh is one element. Okay, it is collectively one element. 2 colon Neeraj is again second element. Then if I write 3 colon Vaibhav, so the 3 colon Vaibhav is a second element. Oh, it is third element. Okay, so like that we can declare the dict. So key and value. So here the key is 1 and the value is Shailish. Is that clear? Hmm? Is that clear to everyone? Here the 1 is a key and Shailesh is a value. Okay, so here the 1 is not changeable. Okay, the 1 must be a unique value. Okay, and we can change the Shailesh, we can change the values only. Okay, and to identify the values, okay, or to extract the values from the dict, we just okay, we have to know the keys. Okay, without key we can't extract the value from the dict. Okay, we can see earlier the list. If we want to extract the element from the list, we just have to know the index of that element, or if we want to find the index of particular element, we just know the value of that we just have to know the value first, and then we can extract the index from the list. Okay, same into the not exactly same, but in set, if you want to print set, then we have to know the object of set, which is nothing but set1. So with the help of set1 we can directly print the set1. Okay, and we can, with the help of set1 object, or it is nothing but a set object, we can modify, or we can do the operations on set. But in dict, if I want to perform a operation on Shailesh, okay, on L or on value, then I just have to know the key first. Okay, with the help of key I can find the values. Okay, and the second thing is the one. Okay, the keys is unique, okay, in dict, and the values is not unique. The value must be changeable also, and we can modify the values also, as well as the values can be duplicate also. Okay, we can take duplicate values also. Here we can take an example like print dict1. Okay, sorry, dict1. Okay. Okay, so here it is a basic example of dictionary. If yeah, just wait. Yeah, type of dict1. Okay, so here we can see that the type of dict1 is dict. Then
Sir, why not?
yes, ma'am.
Not sir, clear. Sir, I just want to say कि, this is the like our library. We have a number for each book. So like that key will be there for each
Ma'am, I
string
can't
assignment.
understand your question. Actually, there is some
Okay.
noise behind you.
Okay, sir. Okay, so my question is the example of dick is like this key, for each book in the library have the number.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
we are assigning the value in.
Exactly. Exactly, ma'am. There, yeah, it is the structure like library. Okay. In library, we can assign a individual number or unique number to a book. The books must be same. Okay. We are having uh, multiple books of same name, okay, but different editions into the library. But the individual book having its own unique value, so like that we can declare dict, okay, in Python only. Okay, if I can we can move further. If I can declare the dictionary like that, so what will be happen, we will see that one colon another element which is nothing but ohm as output. Wait, sorry. Okay, So we can see here the Shailesh is removed from the dictionary. Okay, it can't give any error to us. It will just remove the previous element. Okay, and it will gives us the updated element. Okay, here if I can again write Tejas, then Tejas will be replaced. Okay, is that clear?
The
Is
dictionary.
that clear?
Yeah, clear, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and again the another example is that if we can take the input like dict3, which is nothing but the keys are 4 and 5, but the values are same. Okay, we can remove the ohm, and then we'll take Neeraj. Okay, and then print dict3. Okay, so here we can see that the key is different, but the nearest the values is duplicate, so it is allowed. It is allowed in dictionary. We will take the similar names for the values. Okay, is that clear? Or any questions regarding to dict, the declaration of dict? Okay, clear. So here there is another some kind of methods. What actually it is doing? What actually it is doing? I can't understand your question, sir. Jamsheshwar Prasad. Okay, so shall I move to the methods or the functions of dict?
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. So method in dictionary, the first method is keys. Okay, the first method is dict dot keys method. Okay, okay, so we'll just see that what the method is returns to us. If I can declare same the dict one as the input, and if I can perform dict dot keys. Okay, so if I want to print all the keys values, okay, if I want to extract the keys values from the dictionary, so for that reason we can use the dict dot keys method. Okay, or just keys method. If I can write print dict one dot keys here, so it will returns us the keys value. Okay, whatever the key value is present into the dictionary, it is returned into the list format. Okay, and it is nothing but in tuple format. Okay, this is nothing but a tuple format. It is immutable. Is that clear? Okay, yes. So there is another second method which is known as values. Okay, so the values function is there. Values function or method is there. Values function and method is there. So again we will take a same input and we'll just print dict1 dot values. Okay, dict1 dot values, Yeah. So it will return me the Shailesh, Neeraj, Vaibhav into the form of list. Okay. Clear the dict keys and dict values. Okay. Yes. So the next method, shall I jump to the next method?
Yes, sir.
Okay. The next method is get. Okay. So get method is, or the get function. Okay. The get
What
method.
if we want to return the dict keys? So we need to pass dict1 dot keys
Yeah.
in
If
case.
you
And
want
if
to
we want,
extract all the keys, okay, what is exactly, if you want to extract all the keys from dict, so for that we will perform the dict dot keys function.
okay, sir.
Okay, similar
Values
to
means the values are those which are assigned to keys. That
yeah,
values will be written.
yes. So in our example, the 1, 2, 3. Okay, the 1, 2, 3 are the keys. So the keys method returns 1, 2, 3. Okay, and if we use values method, so here the Shailesh, Neeraj, Vaibhav are the values. Okay, are the all overall values which are declared into the dict1. So it will return us the values, which is nothing but Shailesh, Neeraj, and Vaibhav. Okay. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So the next method is get method or get function. If as I can say to, I can say earlierly, if I wants to extract Shailesh, okay, if I wants to extract Shailesh from the dict, so for this I can use get method. Okay, we'll just do the code first and then discuss about it. Dict1, okay, I can declare the dict1 in which the key is 1, 2, 3 and the values are Shailesh, Neeraj, Vaibhav. If I want to extract Neeraj, okay, if I want to extract Neeraj from the dict, then what can I do for that? I can just take another variable which is nothing but name is equal to uh, oh sorry, dict1, name is equal to dict1 dot get, and I have to pass the key of Neeraj. Okay, the key of Neeraj is 2. Sorry, I forgot to print name. Okay, so Neeraj is the output. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay, similarly if I want to extract Vaibhav, then I just have to write it get of 3. Okay, get in bracket 3. If I return that, then the output is Vaibhav. Okay. Okay. So here is again the situation is if the key is not present. Okay, so it will return us a none. Okay, is that clear?
Yes.
Okay, sure. Yeah. Then the another is okay. Another method is what we can check. Clear is done. Okay. Then then get is there. After that pop is there. Okay. The next one is pop. Okay. The pop and pop atom. So the next method is pop method. Again, the pop method is there. Okay, so pop method, what the pop method exactly does, okay, yeah, if we want to remove, okay, if we want to remove Shailesh from the given dictionary, okay, so what we can do, we can just write, okay, and just initialize first or declare the dict first, okay, and then we have to remove Neeraj. Okay, we have to remove Neeraj. So what we can do? We can do just dict one dot pop, and in bracket we have to pass the key. Okay, the key of Neeraj is 2. Okay, so Neeraj is pop. Okay, and if I can print the dict 1, then only the Shailesh and Vaibhav is there. Neeraj is removed from the dict. Is that clear?
Clear, sir.
Okay. Okay. So insert and okay, then there is another functions. The last function is update. Okay. The update function is there. Update function, which is nothing but update method. Okay. Again, I can declare the same dict, control V. Then, yeah, the function, the dict object values with dict object 2 values. Okay, yeah. If I want, for this update method, I want to declare 2 dicts. Okay, so dict 2 is there, and dict 2 contains something like 4 pages. Okay, oh, sorry. Okay, pages is there, and then pages is there, and then the fifth one is something Gaurav is there. Okay, so for doing update function, we have to declare the 2 dictionaries. Okay, so if I want to update all the elements, okay, if I want to update all the elements of dict 2 to dict 1, so for that we can use the update method. Okay, if I can do the code like dict 1 dot update, okay, update in bracket dict 2, okay, and then print dict 1, then the output will be the collection, okay, the combination of dict 1 and dict 2. Okay, is that clear?
Clear, sir.
Sir,
It
in
is like a
pop
union.
function. Yes, sir, is that clear? Update. But
Yeah.
in pop, how that 2 values will be printed, or first 2 values, first with Shailesh and
What?
third with Vaibhav, that are printed in pop function. Pop function not clear, sir. Can you please repeat that?
Which function? And pop function.
Pop.
Okay, so in pop function we can remove Neeraj. Okay, if we want to remove Neeraj from the dict.
Neeraj.
Okay, so what we can do here, we can just declare, or we can just write a code like dict dot pop. Okay, dict dot pop means I want to remove an element. Okay, I want to pop from dict 1, but which element I want to remove? So the key of that element is 2. Okay,
2.
the key of Neeraj is 2. Okay,
Okay.
So
Okay,
it
got
will
it.
remove the Neeraj from the dictionary. Is that clear, ma'am?
Yes, sir, clear.
Okay. And in update function, we again declare dict1 and dict2. That's why the Neeraj is here. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Again, the one there is one question. If the keys are duplicate, okay. If my dict2 also contain the key like 2 colon, and the new name is there, which is nothing but Sahil, we will take it. Okay. And then perform. Then we can see that the Neeraj is updated with Sahil. Okay, it will take the updated variable or the updated value. Okay, firstly it takes Shailesh, Neeraj and Vaibhav, but at the time of updation we will see that, or the Python programmer understands that the Sahil is there. Okay, so it will update the update Neeraj by Sahil. Okay, is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, yeah. So this is about dict data type. Now our last data type is nothing but the none data type. Okay, this is the end of collection data type. Okay, and the last type of data type is nothing but none data type. Okay, so I can just it is not very much longer. We'll just take none data type here only. So mark down none data type. Oh, it's one now, not it's none, not one. Okay, it's none data type. So the none data type is nothing but it is just return us a none value. Okay, none is keyword act as, so okay, the none is a keyword. Okay, and it is act as a value. The none does not means false or space or empty or zero. Okay, the none have its own individual value, which is none. Okay, if I can write a is equal to none and then print a and then print a, then it will give me a none as output. Okay, the none means not space, not zero, not false. Okay, or not empty even. Okay, none is individual value. So is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Huh?
Yes,
And
sir.
if I can just for clarification, if I can print the type of a, so it will gives me a none type. Okay, none means none. Yes, none means none. None means nothing. There is nothing. Okay, is that clear? Okay, so from here we can directly jump to the, okay, there is the operators are there, which are nothing but the arithmetic operators, and then something like assignment operators. Okay, rational operators are there, logical operators are there, then bitwise operator are there. Okay, but these are some common operators which are also in C language. So I can discuss about the operators here. This is the operators are same into any language. Okay, so there is some additional data types are there for that. That's why I can take the data type. Okay, so the operators are common in everywhere. Okay, so we can't take the operators. We can directly jump to the functions now. So is that okay to everyone?
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
Okay, okay. Before the jump, there is some statements which is nothing but control statements, which are looping statements. Okay, conditional statements. Conditional statements are nothing but if else, nested if else. Okay, we will take the small review of that, and after that we will directly jump to the function. Okay, just I have to create another file which is nothing but control Oh, sorry. Control statements. Okay, control statements of IP, Y, and B. Sure. Yeah. Collection data, control C, control statements. Okay. So in Python there are also some control statements which are nothing but simple if statement, if else statement, nested if, elif. Okay. So here nothing but one different statement which is nothing but elif function. Okay. Else if in C we can do the else if function. So here is elif function which is nothing but else if. Okay. So we can just take a simple revision of control statements. Control statement. Oh, sorry. Control statements. Okay. So here the control statements are if. Okay. So there is very simple program of if is the number is positive or negative. Okay. For that, yeah. Firstly we'll discuss about the user input. Okay, if I want to take a value from user, so what we can do for that. Okay. So here is the program which is nothing but the variable declaration. Okay. So if I want to take a user input, the integer value as a user input, I want to take an integer value from the user. So what can I do for that? I can do just nothing but num is equal to, num is a variable. So the syntax is that integer in bracket input. Okay. Then in bracket again, I want to write. Yeah. I will share the notes of arithmetic operator and the other things. Okay, the operators. I will send the syllabus to you. So don't worry about that. So okay, so this is the user input. Okay. So user input is that integer input. Okay, the message we want to display to the user, which is nothing but enter a number. Okay, enter a number. Okay, and then the next line is print num. The next line is print num. Okay. So if I can execute this program, so it will asking me for the input. Okay, enter a number. So for that I have to enter a number which is nothing but 4, and then it will return me a 4 as output. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and we will take an example which is nothing but if I can input. Okay, so my input type is integer and I can give the string or I can give the character as an input. So it will give me an error. Okay, which is nothing but value error. So it will gives me the invalid literal for integer with base 10. Okay. So it will take only integer as an input. Clear?
Yes. So by using int data type and input function, we can directly at runtime we can enter the number.
Yeah. And if
Yes, sir, clear.
I don't want to do that. Okay, if I don't want to do that, I will just take an input. Okay, and then I will evaluate the evaluates its data type. Okay, it is also possible. We will go through that. Okay. If the var1. Okay, and I will directly take an input. Okay, not any data type or not any initialize. I can't initialize the data type. Okay, and then print the message enter input. Okay, so what will be happen, we will see that. Okay, so print var. Okay, so and type of var. Okay, So the type of var. Okay, in this case it will take anything. Okay, it will take anything as a input. Okay, it will take anything as. सर समझ नहीं आया, क्या समझ नहीं आया सर? इनपुट Vivo V2031. सर आप क्या समझने आया, एक बार चैट बॉक्स में डाल दीजिए या फिर अनम्यूट करके बता दीजिए, मैं समझा दूंगा. ओके ठीक है. So when I can use the only input from only input method, okay, and I can give any input to this system and then press enter. So here we can see that the input, the we can given this number or something random input to the Python PVM, and it will automatically gets the variable or gets the variable into the string type. Okay, because of the functionality of string, okay, we can take anything into the string. Okay, so for that it will gives us a string as an output. Okay, if again I can go here and take 4 as an input, okay, then it will return 4, but the class is string. Okay, but if I want to evaluate that, so what I can do, I can do eval method. Okay, eval is there, so which is nothing but print eval of var. Okay, oh okay, yeah, just wait, not exactly like that. Okay, yeah, for that I have to declare another variable, okay, which is nothing but var1 is equal to eval var, and then I have to write print var1 comma type of var1. Okay, here is the program. In first line, we can take the input from the user. Okay, we will take the input from the user. The input is anything. Okay, any type of data type is there. Then we will print it. Okay, we will print the var and type of var. So here we can see that it will returns us a 4 as output, and the data type is string. Okay, but I don't want that. I want to evaluate the type of data type. Okay, I want to evaluate the data type of variable. So for that the eval function is there. So what can I do? I can take another variable, evaluate the data type of variable, the first variable, and then print the second variable. So here is the output is 4 as output, and the updated data type of 4 is integer. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, exactly, sure. So now we will jump to the if condition. Okay, if condition is there. So the basic program of if condition is positive number or negative number. Okay, so again we will take the number as an input. Okay, so we will take the number as an input, not exactly print that number. Okay, after that we will go to if. Okay, if is there. Here I can give brackets also. Okay, or it is not necessary to give the brackets. Okay, we will directly code it. Okay, if the num is less than 0, okay, then print the number is negative. Okay, the number is negative, and then else. Okay, else print number is positive. Okay, if I can run this program, then the output will be, if I can give -4, the number is negative is the output. Okay, and then if I can again run that program and use the positive number, then it will return the output is number is positive. Okay, is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, just remember one thing. There is the indentation in Python. Okay, indentation is concept which is nothing but these tabs. Okay, if I want to, okay, so here in Python there is no scope like curly brackets. Okay, in C there is a scope of curly brackets. Okay, so in Python there is no scope of curly brackets for any condition. So if we declared the if condition, the if, then the condition is there, then we have to do have to give the semi have to give a colon to the condition. Okay, and after giving colon, if I press enter, then it will automatically indentation is happened, and it will give the tab. Okay, it will give the tab to the next line. Okay, is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and the scope, okay, the scope of if is whenever the tab is given. Okay, if I can do the tab and I can write thousands of line into the if function. Okay, and after the thousands of line I have to remove that tab. Okay, I have to remove that tab, and then else condition is there. Okay, and then the scope of else condition is till whatever I am doing here. Okay, so we'll just take an example of it, then we will print the number. Okay, we'll just simple example, we'll print the number. Okay, and then the print the number is negative, and else the print number again. Okay, print number again, and then print the number is positive. Okay, for that, if I can run this program and take 4 as an input, then it will return me 4 first, and the number is positive as this one. But if I can remove the space of print num, then it will gives me an error, which is nothing but indentation error. Okay, so this is very important part when we are giving any looping statement, or we can declare any conditional test statements. We must know the indentation, or we must know the scope of that condition, or we can must know the scope of that looping statement. Okay, so just focus on that. So is that clear?
Yes,
What it
sir.
is, what is indentation, how we can declare the if and else condition? Okay, so now we can jump on which is nothing but if else is there, then we can jump on nested if. Okay, nested if, the program for nested if is yeah, we will take the example of nested if going example nested if, okay, we'll just take one example like nested if. Okay, we will take example of greatest number. Okay, greatest number between three numbers. Okay, we will take the three numbers as an input, which are nothing but num1 is equal to integer input. Okay, integer input. The message is enter first number. Okay, control C. Sorry, enter first number. Okay, then control V, enter second number. And then enter third number. Okay, so first we will take the input of three numbers and then check it or the compare it with each other. Okay, so first I will compare that the if a is greater, oh sorry, not a, num1 is greater than num2. Okay, if num1 is greater than num2, then again check if num1 is greater than num3. Okay, if both the conditions are satisfied, the num1 is greater than num2 and num1 is greater than num3, then I have to print that, print the element, okay, which is nothing but num1 comma in space and then message. So my message is dash num1 is greater. Okay, and then again else num2, sorry, else, okay, else check if num2 is greater than num3. Okay, the first one is num1, so the num1 is greater is satisfied here. If num1 is not greater, then we will jump to the another condition, which is nothing but num2 is greater than num3. If num2 is greater than num3, then print num2 is greater. Okay, and else in between else. Okay, so it is else in between else, print num3 is greater. Okay, so this is the simple example of nested if else. Okay, so here the output will be 1 2 3, so 3 is greater is the output. Okay, is that clear? Nested if else.
Yes, sir.
Clear, sir.
Okay, and so there is another concept, it is nothing but elif concept. So we will jump to the elif concept. Yeah, again we will take the example of elif. Okay, so here we can check that the two numbers are equal or not, or which is greater than which one. Okay, so here again I will take two number as an input, which are nothing but num1 and num2, and then if I want to check if num1 is equal to num2, okay, then print what is both are equal. Okay, so both are equal. Okay, and if this conditions fails, then I want to check another condition that the num1 is greater than num2. Okay, so I can write elif. So after elif, again we have to declare a condition. Okay, so my next condition is num1 is greater than num2. If num1 is greater than num2, then print num1 comma is greater. Okay, and then the last one is else. Okay, the last one is else. So the else condition is print num3 comma is greater. Okay, so if I can perform the program and I can use the 12 as output, so the output is both are equal. Again I can run the program and enter first number. The first number is 12 and the second number is 13. So it will return me. Oh, there is some problem. What is? Okay, sorry. Num3 is not there.
Num1, num2.
Yeah. Sorry. It is num2. Okay, num2 is greater. So here the first number is 12 and second number is 13. So it will return me 13 is greater. Okay, is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we will see the if condition. The conditions are if condition, else if condition. Okay, nested if conditions. Okay, so the three types are clear.
Clear.
Okay. Okay, sure. Then we will jump to the looping statements. Okay.
Sir.
So hello. Yes, sir.
Sir, in that if condition, num1, we have to put double equal to num2. Yes, sir?
Yeah.
Why can't we put single equal to, sir?
No, actually the single equal to is used to assign the value. Okay.
Okay, sir.
At the time of conditional statement, na, we
Yes,
have
sir.
to declare double equal to. Okay. It is similar to the C language. In C language,
sir.
we can if double equal to second number. Okay, like that.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so the concept of operators are equal in Python and C. Okay, just syntax are changed. Okay, there is also a syntax which is nothing but number less than equal to, greater than equal to, sorry, less than equal to, greater than equal to are there. I will share that, but because of time limitation, I can't take that operators topic. Okay, I will share the notes of that. Okay.
Thank you.
So you just go through it. It is very easy. Okay. So the second. Okay. So now we are jumping into the looping statement. Okay. So the looping statement in Python, there are only two loops are there. So first one is while and the second one is for. Okay. Again, the what we can say that the functionalities of while loop and for loop is equal to the C, just syntax are different. Okay, so we'll just directly take an example of it. Yeah, the simple example is print what we can say that table of an element. Okay, so we just first take a looping statements, and in that the first statement is while loop and the second one is for loop. Okay, so here the first one is while loop. Okay, so what while loop exactly does, if I want to print a table, of something like 5, or we will take user input. Okay, so again we will take a num as a integer input. Okay, so num as an integer input in which the message is enter number, num number for print table. Okay, so the user can give the input as integer input, which is nothing but, so I can use while loop here. Okay, while I, okay, while I is less than 11. Okay, or we can take I is what we can say that, okay, we have to declare I first. Okay, so I is nothing but 1. Okay, we'll declare I as a 1. So while I is less than equal to 10, what can I do? I want to print. Okay, I want to print I into num. Okay, is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, so it is we will take input which is nothing but I will take 5 as an input. Just wait. I is equal to I plus 1. Okay, so here is a change in program, little bit change in program. Okay, I just have to update the value of I. Okay, so I plus is equal to 1. Okay, so here is the table of 5. Okay, so the I plus is equal to 1 is nothing but I is equal to I plus 1. Okay, we will do that here also. I is equal to I plus 1. Okay, it is the shortcut. I plus is equal to 1 is the shortcut of I is equal to I plus 1. Okay, is that clear? While loop.
So one more time, sir, please.
Okay. So while loop is nothing but the loop in which we can check the condition first. Okay. So for looping statement, there is the 3 basic and the basic parts are there, or the needed parts are there. The first one is initialization part. Okay. The initialization part is nothing but the variable, the initialization of variable which we can use for check the condition, or which we have to update. Okay, or which we wants to update at the time of looping. Okay, so here I is a variable, so we have to initialize that first. Okay, so here is the initialization part. So here is the initialization part. The second part is condition. Okay, the conditional part. So while and the I less than equal to 10 is the condition part. Okay, the conditional part. Okay, and the third one is updation. Updation is nothing but increment or decrement. Okay, so here is we can comment it out, which is nothing but updation. And updation is nothing but increment or decrement. Okay, increment and decrement part. So with the help of these 3 sections, okay, the looping operations are performed. Okay, so what the program exactly, I want to print a table of user input value. Okay, if user can give me a 5 or for example 4 as the input, then I want to print that the 4 ones are 4, 4 twos are 8, 4 threes are 12, like that. Okay, up to 4 4 into 10. Okay, up to 4 tens are. Okay, so for that, what can I do here? I can take a input, the integer input, a number input from the user, then initialize I as a variable. Okay, then I can uh, give while while loop. Okay, so for while loop the syntax is while then condition. So what is my condition? My condition is I is less than 10. Okay, so I want to increase the value of I by 1 up to the 10. Okay, is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, then my second line is that print I into num. Here the num is the table, which is nothing but 5. Okay, and what can I print? What I want to print? I want to print 5 into 1.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so the answer of 5 into 1 is 5. Okay, then I is increases by 1, so the value of I is 2. Then again the loop is running, so here the value of I is 2, it is less than 10. Then I print 2 into 5. The 2 into 5 is nothing but 10. Okay, then again the value of I is increases, the value is 3. Then while it will check I is 3 is less than 10. Yes, so print 5 into uh, 3. So 5 into 3 is nothing but 15. So like that it will happens into the loop. Okay, is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. We can print a table of any number, but
Yeah. With the help of
if
this
you
program we can. Okay.
if we want to print the how many times that we are going into the while of loop, that means the number of iterations that, so how that
Yeah,
can be
the 10 is the number of iteration.
yes 10 or the 9 if the initial number is 5, is it
Yeah.
the number of iteration will be 10 or 9?
No, the number of iterations is from 1 to 10. So number of iterations are 10 because we are giving here less than equal to. If we are giving here less than, then the number of iterations are 9.
9. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Got it.
If I execute this program
Got it.
and give the same input, then it will print up to 48, 45 only. Okay, but I want to print I want to print 10 iterations, so that's why I can give here less than equal to. So if I execute this program, it will give me the output up to 10 iterations. Okay, clear, ma'am?
Yes, sir. Clear.
Okay, any other question? Any
No
other
question, sir. No
question?
question.
Okay.
You can proceed further.
Okay. So the next loop is for loop. Okay. The for loop is nothing but we can do the initialization, then the conditional part and the updation part into one single line. Okay. So what we can exactly do in for loop? Okay, so here is the concept of range. Okay, the range is again the data type concept. So if I want to perform same program with the help of for loop, okay, with the help of for loop, so what can I do here? I can just take integer, same, the first line is always same. Okay, just we can go through it. For loop is there, we will take a number as a as an input, and then I want to print the table of that number. Okay, so how the for loop is exactly works, which is the name of for. Okay, this syntax of for is that for I. Okay, here is the initialization part. We can initialize I as a variable for I in range. Okay, so range is there. So what is what the range exactly does? Range does the conditionals. The range is replaced by the condition. Okay. So for range from 1 to 11. Okay. Again, there is a concept of end to begin to end. Okay. The end is always n minus 1. Okay. If you want to perform 10 iterations, then we have to declare 1 as a first value and the n minus 1. Okay, the n plus 1 is the last value. Okay, so range, and then okay, so here we did not need to initialize that I, then check the condition of that I, and then increase that I. Okay, just we will declare for as a loop state as a loop statement. Then I, there is the initialization of I is there in range. Okay, in range, which means from 1 to 11. Okay, from 1 to 11. 11 is nothing but from 1 to 10. Okay, there is the number of iterations are there. Okay, so for I in range 1 to 11, I want to print. Okay, I want to print I into num. Okay, if I execute this code and give the 5 as output as input, then it will return the table of 5. Is that clear, or any doubt in for? The range concept is not clear. How many people are there? The range concept is not clear. What is range?
The maximum range is 11, sir.
Okay.
From 1 to 11, totally 11 notations.
Hello. Sir, I
Range
can't.
1, comma 11.
Range can what
1,
you can
11, sir. It is mentioned.
this.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. The for is actually the for is the loop. Okay, it is a looping statement in which we declared I first. Okay, as compared to while this program. Okay, I is equal to 1. Okay, the initialization part is replaced by this. Okay, I is there. Okay, is that clear? Why I is there?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I want to increase that I. Okay, the value of I. Okay, is that clear? It is just basic concept that I want to increase the value of I because of I want to print I into num. Okay, for each iteration. Okay, is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, because I want to do the multiplication of I into num. Okay, so what values? Okay, the I have what value? Okay, so I want to increase the values of I at any at each iteration. Okay, so I want to increase the value of I at each iteration. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes.
so for increasing the value, what range we are giving here? We are giving the range of i's from 1 to 10. Is that clear?
Clear, sir. But it is mentioned 1, comma 11
Yeah.
in the
So
program. Actually, totally from 1 to 11 is.
okay. Always in Python there is the range. If we can take the range as an input now, so the begin. So here again the concept of that slicing, which is nothing but begin colon end. Okay. Okay, so for that reason, if we can already say in the concept of slicing here, end is always end minus n plus 1. Okay. If we declare 3 here, it is gives up to value 3. If we declare 3 here, then it is increase up to 2 only. So same concept is there.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now it is clear.
Now it is clear. Clear.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
With the help of these 3 simple lines, we can able to print the whole table. Okay, we can able to print whole table of 5. Okay, so the loop concept is clear now.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so ओके, झांबरे सर एक ब्रेक घ्यायचा का आपण? हॅलो झांबरे सर. हॅलो. हॅलो झांबरे सर. झांबरे सर इज नॉट देअर.
ओके साडी सर बोलतोय सर.
हा साळवी सर, म्हटलं एक ब्रेक घेऊ आपण. त्याच्यानंतर मी ना मग जी फायनल कन्क्लुजन आहे ना आपलं, की डायरेक्ट जे लाईव्ह प्रोजेक्ट वगैरे दाखवायचं आहे आपल्याला, मग तो फायनल सेशनला करून घेऊ.
चालेल ना सर, काही इश्यू नाही सर. ऍज यू विश, नो प्रॉब्लेम सर.
तर तेवढं फक्त कन्क्लूड करून द्या.
Okay, okay, sir. Okay. So, thank you all the participants for joining the session number 3 of day 2. Now we can meet on as per the yesterday schedule 1:15, I think. Shailesh sir, is it okay?
Yeah, it is okay. 1:50 timing is okay. I request you all, please don't skip the final session, okay? Because in this final session we will discuss about the functions also, okay? We'll discuss about the functions, and then some advanced topics are covered in the final session, and we can also jump to the Django framework, okay? So how we can take the input at the time of user, okay, user end, or how to connect the backend with the front end, okay? So this stuff is there, so please don't skip the final session, okay? I request you to all, please.
Okay, thank you Shailesh sir.
Okay,
thank you all the participants. We will meet at 1:15 today. Thank you all.
Okay, thank you sir. Thank you.